Hey, I was led with the intention. Hold on. I was led with the. Yeah, okay, so Streamlabs doesn't exactly completely fix it. Hey, chat, welcome to the stream. This is a pretty important one. I did my best to title this in such a way where I'm not being clickbaity, but I wanted to get as many of you guys in here as I could. Because this is kind of important, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit regarding sort of updates. Riley, I'm going to be undeafening on Discord to get Riley on in a bit, but I just wanted to say real quick. First of all, yes, I'm back, like actually back now. I want to take this time. I want to take this time to actually say I'm so sorry that things have just been so chaotic this last year with me not really being all that much around and everything's of the sort. It's kind of just been an uphill battle trying to figure out how to really make things work with content and everything, but I've sort of gotten back into a flow now. Currently, as some of you guys may have seen, I've been doing casual gameplay videos with Mario 64 Rando. We have Diddy Kong Racing Rando coming up really soon. I've even got some Toontown videos that I'm doing with Riley coming up after that. So I have a bit planned, right? I have some stuff that I'm doing. Hey, Ava. Hi, SBG. Great to see you. But I've got some really cool stuff planned, and I also wanted to keep you guys updated specifically on corruptions, because I feel as if that's a very important topic, especially to talk about, because ever since I came back, some of you guys have been commenting about that and been asking, what are some you gonna be doing any corruption soon? And here's the thing. I knew the moment that I got back that it was going to be like that. I knew I knew that we were going to be getting a lot of comments in regards to where are the corruptions, right? And it's just fan base, right? It's the big thing I'm known for. Now, here's the deal. In the past, when I was still kind of in this lost state of not knowing what I was doing during my hiatus, I made the bold statement of saying that corruptions were not going to be coming back anytime soon. I would like to apologize personally for that. Mainly because I feel like in the heat of not knowing what I was going to be doing, I kind of jumped the gun and said that things were just done with them. And again, I want to apologize for that. Mostly just due to the fact that I realistically am okay with doing corruptions. It just took me being able to get back into the mindset of being able to do YouTube in order for me to get back into them. That being said, what does that mean? That does in fact mean that corruptions are coming back. That's right. They're coming back. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm still going to be experimenting for a little bit with doing regular, normal gameplay style content. But it shouldn't take too long, right? I have some ideas for bringing back, some of the bigger, more well-known games that we've corrupted. Me Channel, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, things of that sort. Bringing that stuff back, seeing if we can casually bring back a couple games that maybe I did in the past but didn't do a whole lot of, and maybe even try and bring in some new games, right? I just want to thank you guys again so much for all of the support recently. And just being so, I guess, being able to put up with this huge hiatus I've had for almost a year, right? It's shocking to me that so many of you guys are still able to be around here after all that. And, I don't know. It just means a lot to me that, I don't really feel like I'm fortunate to be in a position where I don't really feel like one of those YouTubers that have necessarily had a fan base that's kind of abandoned them after taking a hiatus, especially when I've been away for quite a while, right? Like, obviously views are lower than usual, but something you guys may or may not realize by this point, I don't really care how a video does, right? Like, I don't really care how well a video does. I just kind of care about being able to get back into a flow, being able to put out content for whoever wants to watch it, regardless of what it is. And it's honestly great. So again, hey, my headphones turned off because there was no sound going through it. This happens every stream. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support. This stream isn't going to be terribly long, but like I said, Riley is currently in a Discord call with me, Deafened, and she's going to be hopping on. And if you guys have any questions regarding future content or anything of the sort, this is like a free Q&A time. You know, if you want any questions answered about potential ideas that I have going on, just let me know. The one thing I will say, and this is kind of one thing that I did state, I think in one of the earlier videos of me coming back, while I am very open to corruptions coming back, FNF fans, I still stand by what I said during hiatus, will not be returning to doing FNF. This is purely just because that fan base really, I feel like, in a weird sort of way, is what almost led to this hiatus kind of being a thing, right? But yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys again so much for all the support. Without further ado, I'm gonna bother Riley and give her the spook of a lifetime. Ah!
No. Oh, don't yell at me, please.
Guys, it's Riley.
Oh my god. Oh no. Anyway, oh, woof.
Oh, woof. Guys, I also gotta say, by the way, the wolf video, funny, right? That's Riley's dog,
Oh
Charlie.
my god,
He's an absolute menace, pretty much the definition of a cartoon character, in the form of a dog. He's a little nuts. There's kind of another video related to him that will be coming up soon, but it's currently scheduled. It's very cute. It's less humorous, more
it's
just
really
cute.
wholesome.
It's like a cute dog video randomly stuck in the middle of the Diddy Kong Racing rando videos.
Yeah, so also, funny thing, Charlie right now is chewing on something in the living room, and I do not know what, and I'm scared. It sounds like wood.
You wouldn't think it's your dad's hammer again, do you?
Oh, good God. I hope not. I mean, like, literally that one time I walked into the living room, bro had a freaking Xbox 360, like, battery, and he made dents in that. Like, that's hard plastic. How do you do that?
Chat, if I get the chance, I need to bring up the image, because Riley showed me, he had a look of no guilt. He was just shocked that he got caught, all things considered. Riley kind of loud, by the way. Let me check.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
No, it's okay. I'll just turn you down a little bit.
Okay. Alright, yeah. But, I've also... I need to stream again, because I had one good stream back. It's fun. I was just playing Minecraft. It's basically all I do. But dude, now that like one person commented on your video about the roguelike, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Pokemon roguelike.
Yeah, again, like I said, fellas, like I think going forward, the big way that I'm kind of planning to do content is, like I said, for a while, I'm still just going to be doing some casual gameplay videos, but I plan to be streaming a little more often. It's going to be one of those things. Streaming is going to be one of those things that I still have to kind of ease into. But I really do want to get back into corruptions properly. And I think for a while I was so focused on, like, if I'm going to get back into corruptions, you know, it's got to be a bunch of new games. But I'm like, I mean, if you're enjoying doing the current games, and, you know, the current games are like me channel and stuff like that people are a fan of, you know, you don't really got to change it, all things considered. So I don't know. For a while we may just do games that we've already corrupted, like me channel, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, all that stuff. But eventually we'll move into maybe seeing some new games. Again, I would like to remind you guys that finding games to properly corrupt and getting them to corrupt well is not as easy as you would think from a viewer standpoint. It is definitely not. I don't know. You should totally try that new Super Mario Bros. Versus game. That is so true. Oh my god, I gotta do that on a stream. For those who don't know, chat, that's
I
basically
do not know.
okay. I gotta tell you about this, Riley, which I guess will also be telling you guys about this. I saw this. I knew about it prior, but SPG had a stream where basically it's a. If you ever played New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, don't know if you ever did, but there was the multiplayer in that game, which was basically styled around getting as many stars, I believe, as you could from another player. And in order to do that, you'd have to hit them with like power-ups like the fire flower and all that. And it'd be kind of like 2D, and it would like loop around the stage and stuff. And they basically made a online multiplayer version of that in the form of its own fan game that supports like a ton of different players at once. And it's really cool. But yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it could be pretty fun, all things considered. I didn't remember about it much until SPG was streaming it. But I just thought it looked pretty freaking cool. It even has more power-ups and maps and stuff. That is so true. Wow, Riley, it even has more power-ups and maps and stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, I know.
Man,
right?
I can't wait to mod my brother's original 3DS. So I have another 3DS to just hand to you.
Yeah. Chat, I've also got to mention this. This is kind of something that I'm probably going to elaborate on as banter in a future casual gameplay video. But I have gone down this weird rabbit hole. So Riley, for a little bit of context, just recently modded her 3DS. Now, the thing about this was that I was kind of with her during the whole process. I want to say this, first of all. If you have heard from anybody that modding a 3DS is a quick and easy process, it's easy to some extent. Quick? No. It is not.
No. Like, you have to take out your SD card so many times.
Guys,
it's like, I hate it.
For a little bit of reference, me and Riley have both done mod jobs on a console before. I have modded my Switch. And Riley's modded her 3DS, and I believe something else. I don't really know.
My Nintendo Wii as well.
Right, she's modded her Wii and now her 3DS. The one thing that I can tell you guys for sure, as someone who's modded a Switch, the Switch took less time to mod than a 3DS.
It took us a couple hours?
It took like almost 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, it was
almost 2 hours. Meanwhile, with the Switch, as long as you have the steps just laid out pretty well for you, it does not take anywhere near that long. Like, that's the crazy part. Now, granted, if you're running on a V2 Switch or anything other than that, like an OLED or something, it might take around that time, right? Because you actually have to mess with the hardware a little.
Yeah.
But if you're on a V1 Switch like I am, no, that time gets reduced drastically. It's nuts. 2 hours, that's nothing. I thought it would be like 7. No, that'd be ludicrous. But I don't know. I had a whole predicament where I realized to myself, because Riley was playing games that games
like Kid Icarus, Uprising.
I say playing. That are, I guess, she was interested in, right? Games that she had never really played around with. And she wanted me to give her a lot of recommendations that I had. And so I gave her some of my favorite recommendations for 3DS games. I said, like, Super Mario 3D Land's a timeless classic. There's Mario Kart 7, which since she's on modded now, she could do CTGP 7. Which is custom tracks and online multiplayer stuff. It's online versus stuff. And I recommended her my favorite 3DS game, Kid Icarus Uprising. I did not realize that once she would get those games, that I would have such this hit of jealousy because I can't play them. Now, mind you, I for any of you who are going to mention it, okay, for all I know, none of you guys are going to mention it, but for any of you who are going to mention it, right, I know what you're thinking. Just emulate them. Citra. Here's the problem. Citra sucks. And I'm going to downright say it. Citra sucks. It is.
Citra does suck because they do it like on a game by game basis.
Yeah, and I did a bit of research on my own time the other day just to try and like understand what it is about the 3DS specifically that makes it so hard to emulate, right? And apparently some of it just has to do with the chip architecture that's in it that makes it hard. Which is also the same reason that like even though the N64 is a pretty old system, the N64 still has trouble emulating some games. Biggest games I can cite off the top of my head are Conker's Bad Fur Day. God forbid it, unless if it's Project 64, did not fix the issues regarding Donkey Kong 64. Or even a little bit of Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing has a little bit of issues. Especially if you're running on like Project 64 1.6. There's some issues with it. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is the best game on the 3DS. That's a pretty based opinion. Although what's really funny about Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, it is one of the worst games to emulate on Citra.
Oh, really?
I actually looked up. It's like the pinnacle of trying to run a DK64.
Oh.
It's like one of the worst performing games on Citra. Which is so depressing because that's one of my favorite, right? And Kid Icarus Uprising doesn't seem to be too far behind either. Which, again, sucks because that's my literal... is literally one of my favorite games. I couldn't get it to work for the life of me. Yeah, it's just... I don't know. From my experience, the only game that ever ran butter smooth for me was Tomodachi Life, which is a great game to have run well.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of a thing of like, that's the only one. Like literally the only one that ran well. Mario 3D Land didn't run well for me. And it's weird because I feel like it's not even dependent on your specs, right? It's just depending on the weird specific, like you could have probably worse specs than I do, but because your architecture is maybe more similar to a 3DS architecture, it works better than me trying to run it. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Dude, I was surprised I could even run, like, what is it? Ryujinx with, like, Miitopia? I'm like, my laptop's doo-doo! What the heck?
Yeah, you have an i3, right?
Yeah, i3 10th gen, but, like, I have integrated graphics as well, so I was like, I don't think that would work that well, but it works!
Yeah, I'm just kind of like in this weird spot again where I have a 3DS lying around somewhere, but it's aged bad, right? In its time away, it's aged bad. And honestly, it's one of those things where I was looking into prices on like Walmart or something for like in the modern day of 2022, how much does like a new 3DS or a 3DS XL cost? I'm not even kidding. So many still run for $350, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
it's 2022. Why? Why do they still run for that much? It's a great console.
It's literally like scarcity, isn't it? Like they're not being produced anymore.
I guess, but it's still just like, good God, like that's crazy. That's about the same. But you could, in some of the prices that I've seen, guys, you can genuinely get a Switch for cheaper, which is crazy.
Like, I mean, this is one of those like special edition ones, but it was going for $1,500. I'm just like so flabbergasted. But there was like that one point in time when they were trying to get them off the shelves since they weren't being reproduced. And they were like $169.
Dude,
now they're running up for like freaking $700.
If I could find a 3DS that's in the $100 price range, maybe even high hundreds, I would get it. Plain and simple, I would get it.
there's also this thing of me wanting to be able to get into that, like, Frankensteining 3DSs together, buying, like, lots of ones, like, dysfunctional and all that. Like, I would love to do that. And I want to so bad for you to get you, like, this nice little custom 3DS looking good.
Yeah, it's just
But,
like it's
that's
one of
dreams.
it's one of those things where like even though I have obviously it's a different situation with like my Wii because my Wii still works, right? There's no issues with my
Yeah.
Wii. It definitely aged a little bit. I think the fan in it's a little weird, but like functionally it still works fine, right? Like if you were to get some fresh games that didn't have scratches on them, worked fine. But even then, if there was severe issues with it, like my 3DS, you know, Dolphin exists, right? And Dolphin's really stable, one of the most stable emulators out there. And even then, a good example of a console that I have that is kind of not aged well, due to how long I've had it, is my Wii U, right? I've had the Wii U since close to launch, so it's definitely aged a lot. The big thing, though, is that CEMU exists. And CEMU, which this is also what shocks me, CEMU is obviously a Wii U emulator. And it is way more stable than Citra. Way more stable. And again, from what I looked up, I think it just has to do with chip architecture being less similar to PCs. That's what causes Citra to be harder to emulate. And it's just kind of like this whole ordeal, right? Like it's just really a whole thing. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Rayleigh is muted for a bit, so you guys get to get a bit of me and such. I also have an OG NES with the micro machines that cost $7. Oh my god, dude! I never really realized it until later in life, but on the top shelf of my closet, I never realized that my dad's old NES is up there, which is kind of crazy, right? Because like, kind of just sits there. It might be a little dusty, but like, you could probably, I don't know. You could probably work with it, to be honest. Sell it? Nah, dude, ain't selling that as an NES. As like that's preservation at its finest, dude. I say preservation at its finest, like Nestopia or anything or RetroArch don't exist, but still, the authenticness to having an NES is kind of insane. You could get insane money out of it, right? Like in a pinch. Yeah, selling an NES, dude. Unless if I had to for money purposes. Man. Never, dude. Absolutely never. You keep that stuff. That's preservation. I have a Wii U, and despite the whole fact that I can't use the gamepad because I have no charger, I can still play Call of Duty Ghosts. It's so funny to me. I also, speaking of Call of Duty, this is actually a little unrelated, but I figured maybe when Riley gets back, if she does come back, right? I wanted to play a little. Oh,
You said if I do come back?
You're back. Hello.
I'm in the living room right now. Charlie. Oh my lord.
What did he do?
Should I turn on my camera?
I mean,
Do you want to
it's
see?
not gonna show on stream, but I can describe the chat.
Yeah. I don't want it to. You know the mess from earlier? It's bigger now.
Oh my god.
He's opened a box of balls that he wasn't supposed to.
I think you gotta like set aside a time tomorrow to just try and you gotta like try and find the opportunity sometime tomorrow to like try and clear out a lot of stuff.
Hey,
so
listen,
that
that's my parents' problem for not cleaning up the house.
I guess, but like, gotta take it into action if they ain't gonna.
Yeah.
Tell her, chat. Tell her.
They gotta get into action to get me my freaking social security card, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah. That dog is scaring me. What kind of dog breed is it?
He is 1/4 border collie, 1/4 blue heeler, and half miniature Australian Shepherd. And he was the biggest of his litter despite being the runt.
I have a cat named Bob.
And Larry. And Toodles.
Toodles is funny.
Bad dog. Bad dog. That's a whole roll of paper towels you messed up, dog. What's wrong with you? First, it was the side stair. Now it's destroying whole things.
I told you the side stair was where everything was gonna start going wrong.
Oh, the living room was not all. The living room was not all, honey. Stop it! You quit that, please.
Oh my gosh!
What has this stream turned into?
Yeah, you gotta try and clean some of that up tomorrow. Like, you gotta take matters into your own hands and handle that yourself.
You think my parents are gonna say this is your fault for not watching him?
I mean,
what's the chances of
I don't
that?
really want to get into that too much on stream, but, you know. Yeah.
Oh my lord. Sorry, I'm just gonna be chasing Charlie down to get this paper towel roll back.
Okay. But yeah, chat plan. The plan for, I guess, whenever Riley is done containing the specimen, if you will, we're gonna try and play a little bit of a game. It's more of something for you to witness. There might be a little bit of interaction that we could probably do here and there with it, but we're going to be playing a little bit of a cool little game. They got released by Coney, funny Smash commentator, called Dead Game. Whole concept is that basically any of you who use Twitch, which might not be a lot of you if I'm going to guess, but I still think it's going to be interesting as a result. Whole concept is that it picks two random categories, which usually consist of games on Twitch, and you have to guess which one is more of the dead game, aka which has less viewers at that very moment. It gets updated live, right? The actual viewer counts get updated live. But you know, it's I don't know. It's a fun time all around, and I just felt as if maybe you guys will like to witness it. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Again, thank you guys so much for like literally all the support that you've been giving during this whole ordeal. I'm glad to be back. Glad to be back and like properly in the swing of things. And, you know, I just hope that you guys will continue to support regardless of what I do and the things that I do in the future, because I'm having a lot of fun, right? I'm having a lot of fun doing the content I'm doing right now. I'm excited to get back into corruptions, things of the sort. And I just want you guys to know that your patience and your cooperation has been much appreciated. So thank you guys very, very much. How many Doom buddies did you get, by the way? So let me talk about that, because I feel like that's something that I never really addressed. So we never ended up going through too much with that. We got some people DM'd that we thought that the applications were kind of cool on, but I made it very clear to remind some a good amount of the people, hey, if this doesn't happen, don't be surprised, right? I do also want to apologize, but also not apologize for the clickbait, the blatant clickbait that I hit you guys with regarding that video. If you're wondering why I did it that way, I did it for the bit. It was literally for the bit. So, if you thought there was a deeper reason, right? If you thought there was some rhyme or reason to me basically calling the video Me Channel Corruptions number 12 with a Me Channel Corruptions thumbnail, you'd be wrong. There was, in fact, not a reason. There was not a proper reason for that. And you all were duped, right? Get duped. Did you hear about Mark?
The SCP has been contained.
Yeah. Where's he been contained to?
The living room, but cleaner.
Oh. He's gonna find something. He's gonna find something still, I bet.
I swear to God, he will. I'm gonna have a severe talk with my family. It will not be pleasant.
I'm gonna contain the specimen myself.
Yeah? You gonna come to my house and do that for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up.
You might as well just take him home with you. He'll get along so well with Bob and Moki. Actually, you might want to keep Moki away.
I was about to say, because he likes monkey plushes.
Yeah, he does.
Bob's a very shy fella around other pets, especially ones that are not of his species. So, you know, I don't think Bob will like Charlie very much. Did you hear about Markiplier?
Yeah.
Did you hear about Markiplier? It's about to start an OnlyFans. Dude, me and Riley have been talking back and forth about that since it started, keeping up with the whole thing. And quite frankly, I think it's quite the funny ordeal. Quite the funny ordeal. What did Destroyer ask you to do?
If you're reading this, delete this comment or whatever.
Based. Good job. Good job. You get a cookie.
Yeah, I'm a good moderator. Trust me, I do what they want.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try, if I can, to bring up Funny Dead game.
Oh, but you also didn't show them the Charlie pic.
I didn't intend to. I was just describing.
Why? But they must know.
Must they?
Yes.
Is it of great importance?
Very.
Which Charlie image? Send it to me in DMs real quick.
Okay. You know which one it is, though. the battery one.
Oh, the battery
Do I have
one.
it? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I mean, chat, to give you an idea. Let me just no, not a new folder. See, I know how using OBS works. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Add image. Yep. Okay. No.
You could also just drag it into Chrome and show Chrome.
Very true, but I'm getting a little quirky today.
Okay, be quirky. We love you for that.
Look at this dude. Look at him. Look at him. Like, bro. Bro. I mean, he's just... Bruh, that my dog.
No, that's my dog. What do you mean?
Yeah. A game just popped up in my mind. Did you corrupt Half-Life before? No, but it's technically one of the more possible PC games. Don't know if I'll corrupt it per se, but there's a really funny randomizer for pretty much all the source games. It's more of a Gary's mod thing, but it kind of ties into Half-Life. That's basically a randomizer of like sounds, all the textures. So at a certain point, it's basically corruptions, right? So maybe I'll do a bit of that. Label it as corruptions. I don't know. But yeah, this is Charlie after his incident with the battery. I think the look on his face really says it all.
Yeah.
He is not to be trusted. You know, he knows what he did. You can see it's written all over his face.
I mean, literally, he's looking into the camera, but also looking at the battery. Somehow.
Breath of the Wild randomizer is cool. Dude, that's, you know, I don't really... I've discredited Breath of the Wild before, thinking, oh, you know, it wouldn't really be my type of game. But Breath of the Wild rando looks kind of cool, and I don't know. I asked someone if, like, Breath of the Wild randomizer is okay to get into if you haven't actually played Breath of the Wild, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty alright. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll try that, all things considered. But without further ado, fellas. I feel like
Dead game.
it's time for dead game. Do we?
Dead game.
Yeah, there's music to it. I sure hope it's playing on stream. Welcome to Dead Game. I gotta delete the Charlie image. Oh no, I deleted the starting soon image. Whoops. No, it's okay. It's a little botched. It's fine.
I'll just draw you a new starting soon.
Wrong.
It'd be hilarious.
Right, it's okay, fellas. I'm just give me a second. All right. There's
you got it. Let's go.
I didn't pre-prep beforehand. I can do it.
You got it. Yeah.
Let me just. Oh frick. Window.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Window capture. Oh, this is intense, guys. Oh, this is really intense. Whoa, dead game. Whoa, guys, it's dead
capture
game.
Capture speedrun. Let's go.
It's dead. It's dead
game.
Dead game. Yeah.
Dead game.
So this is Dead Game. A game, like I said, made by one and only Smash commentator Coney. And its whole premise. Hold on. Its whole premise basically builds off of the fact that you have to guess which game out of 2 Twitch categories has less active viewers at a certain time. Riley, I feel like I should probably screen share this with you so that you're not a little bit lost.
You could just read them off to me. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm doing
No, save your computer. It's gonna overheat.
My computer is fine. What do you mean? My computer is just fine.
Okay.
But yeah, so currently I have the mode set to only get the top 100 games on Twitch, or the top 100 categories, which is a bit of the easier mode. And then eventually we'll move into basically it being able to say, hey, try and guess it for literally any category on Twitch. So regardless of their size, it could have like 10 viewers. So without further ado, Hearthstone versus music. Now, here's the deal. I personally believe, I was talking with Riley about this when I was testing this earlier. The music category on Twitch is kind of niche because you only really ever see it on the front page, which is like a big part of like viewer-based stuff. But in the same breath, Hearthstone has such like a dedicated fan base. It's kind of nuts. Riley, what is your input on such a matter? I don't want to be left out.
Personally, I'd say Hearthstone is more dead than music because we cannot live without music, and that is a fact.
We cannot live without music, but Twitch viewers can live without music. And instead they choose to live with Hearthstone.
True.
They choose to live with Hearthstone. You
can't listen to Stones. What are you guys thinking?
That's what okay, so I think music's more dead. Chat. I think music's a little more dead.
Yeah. This is fine. We're good at this game.
What is this game? This is the Dead Game made by Coney, funny Smash commentator. To recap, quick recap. Whole concept, it takes 2 categories that exist on Twitch, updates live with how many viewer counts, how many viewers are actively watching the category, and you have to pick which one has less viewers, which one is the dead game / dead category. You know.
Here, let me get technical about it. It doesn't exactly update live, but every time you open the website, it indexes the current viewers at that time, and it's like, hey, these are the viewers. So it's not exactly live,
but it's like if you were to literally refresh, you're getting it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, 19,992 viewer count isn't changing. Oh, it isn't changing life. Yeah. Okay. God of War versus Pokemon Unite. Now, here's the deal.
Now, I'm not too sure on how popular Pokemon Unite is at all.
I want to say that, honestly, Pokemon Unite was kind of big when it dropped and probably had a huge spike on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's just a matter of, like, the only complication I have that makes me believe that Pokemon Unite might be a bit more live is God of War. It's kind of like, I feel like it's kind of got the Doom Eternal effect, where you play through it, it gets its kind of amount of popularity, and then it kind of just dies down, right? It has lower viewership, but it's also such a highly rated AAA title that it's kind of just... It's kind of just... I don't know.
But it's funny when he goes, boy.
It is funny when he goes, boy, but do you think that will account for... Yeah.
They would defend me. They're making fun of my mic because I don't have a proper mic anymore.
To be honest,
do I need to plug in my Sennheisers?
Your mic literally sounds fine. Chat's just picky.
Okay.
There's a part of me that, like, gut instinct wants to just say Pokemon Unite. Is it? But, like, Pokemon Unite has longevity. Because of the game
it's like the Pokemon League of Legends. Like, I'd like to say that at least.
I want to say Pokemon Unite's alive, but that's I will not be surprised if I'm wrong. Holy frick, I was wrong. There's still 29,000 viewers playing God of War? Holy frick! I can't win!
I'm so flabbergasted.
There's still 29,000 people playing this game?
It's been out for several years now.
There's still
Didn't it come out in like around 2019-ish era? Or am I going crazy?
I don't know. There's still quite a big Unite YouTube community. I don't know about Twitch. I did see NL do Pokemon Unite for a little bit, but I don't really... I mean, that's NL, so...
I never really wanted to get into it, so I didn't.
Yeah, alright. Run it back. Among Us versus Poke.
Now, we both know Among Us is, like, smaller, right? Because the poker scene, for some odd reason on Twitch, seems a little...
It pops off a little, and also, one thing about this chat, the big thing that you also have to take into account sometimes is the time at which you're playing this, because I guarantee you, the poker community at, like, a 3 p.m. time zone thing is probably not it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But nighttime poker scene, I feel like it's just nuts. It is currently 7:03 p.m. where I am. And I just feel as if poker might be a bit more alive, because Among Us has also definitely died down on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it definitely has. I just feel like Among Us is the more dead one. Fair assumption. See?
Nice.
We take those dubs. Rainbow Six versus Rust. I'm gonna be real with you. I guarantee that Rust is probably like
more
dead, but they're both big. I mean, I just think Rainbow Six has like more of a cult following. Rust has only recently started to get some type of a weird cult following. So I don't think it's gonna be higher than Rainbow Six.
I just remember Rust for like Charlie, Sykkuno, all them playing it.
Yeah, I want to say Rust is probably more dead, though, to be honest. Because Rainbow Six is pretty big on Twitch.
Rainbow Six is just big in general.
They weren't far off from each other, admittedly, but it was correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Call of Duty Modern...
Oh, the 2 Modern Warfare games? Are you serious?
Now, mind you, the second one is the new Modern Warfare 2. So it's
they're both the new ones.
Both the new ones? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because there's Modern Warfare. They remade the first 2 Modern Warfare games.
So these are just both of the remakes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume that because Modern Warfare 2 is newer and released earlier, I would guess that one is
isn't it campaign only for right now? Or am I going crazy on that too?
No, I think you're correct. I think you're correct about that.
Yeah.
So it's genuinely hard to tell because Modern Warfare 1 probably has more than just campaign now.
Multiplayer, yeah.
This
I mean,
one's-
people are only getting like the remix for the campaign. If I would have to guess, I don't really keep up with Call of Duty anymore.
I never did, for the record.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was a shooter's kid.
I'm an avid Call of Duty hater. Anyways,
I like my shooters. Shush.
we're pretty much in the whole shebang of like Modern Warfare 2 is like the new one, but it also doesn't have as much content that I feel like Twitch chat would be drawn to, right? So it's difficult situation. I'm gonna, you know what? Career mode only. Good luck trying to handle all that.
Weird. This is not like the sports games that I can't think of the name. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, I wanna.
It's campaign, not career. Get it right.
I'm gonna make the bold move of saying new equals alive.
All right.
Hey, I was right.
I love how we had like this whole thing of just, well, here's the thing about these two games, but in the end, it's just newer, better.
Newer, better, yeah. Which you would listen. Sometimes you have to have deep conversations like this because we had the same conversation in a similar manner when Modern Warfare 2 came up earlier today, and it was Modern Warfare 2 was wrong. So it's kind of like you have to let it play out, right? Like you gotta go with your gut, I guess. Motor Town behind the wheel versus Manager 20. What the?
It's Forza Manager. I've never played the Forza Manager games, but I'm sure it's doo-doo. Forza Horizon's the better one. That's all I gotta say. But it looks
These are
like
both
two
like
card
weird
games.
spin-offs, and this one looks like a really small indie game. So it's kind of like I don't. But if it's in top 100 of Twitch, right, there has to be something to it.
What is Forza Manager even like? I've never heard of this.
Apparently these are in the top end of Twitch, so it's like I guess I'm just out of the loop. I'm gonna guess Motor Town is probably more dead though, given that this is Forza related.
Oh my lord, for a game that came out just in August, they're already like starting to end development for it.
For which game?
Forza Manager? Or like F1 Manager, whatever the heck. What the heck? Why? I am so confused.
Knowing that makes me want to partially say that Manager 22 might actually be.
Yeah.
But it's a Forza game, and that's the thing, dude.
Well, I don't think it's a Forza game. It looks like the Forza logo, but it's not. It's just F1. That does not look like an F, but you know what? To each their own.
Oh my god.
Whoa! What?
People are out here playing Motor Town behind the wheel, let me tell ya. People are out here playing Motor Town behind the wheel. That's crazy. StarCraft 2 versus Stream Raiders. Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't know either of these, but well, okay, I know StarCraft. Sort of. Know it by name. Know it's got its own little fan base. Stream Raiders, just by the name alone, seems like perfect Twitch audience energy. It's got stream in the name. Right? Like, it just kind of radiates the perfect energy, but then again, it's StarCraft. Is StarCraft 2 still big, though? I don't know.
What is StarCraft? I don't know these things.
Listen, I'm gonna go without researching. I want to say that Stream Raiders might have a fighting chance.
Oh.
It's like I knew it was
wrong.
It's like I
Lamau.
knew StarCraft was a big game, and I still didn't trust my gut. I'm just assuming big game equals hoo-hoo. Bloodborne versus politics. Bloodborne versus politics. I don't. Here's the thing. In every experience that I've ever had with it going up against politics is lost, but I also think Bloodborne has got such a niche community that Bloodborne might genuinely be smaller. We all know politics is dead. The thing is, in comparison to Bloodborne, though, it might not actually be. I'm not saying Bloodborne is particularly dead, but Bloodborne might be the lesser of the two because of the fact that it's one of the more niche Souls games. I'm just going to go with Bloodborne on this one.
Yeah, I feel like that's safe.
Yeah, what?
It was safe.
Did your audio quality change?
Yes, because I keep on saying in chat that I need to
Your
do
mic
something
is
about
fine.
it.
No, your mic is literally fine.
I keep on saying in chat.
It sounds worse now.
It sounds
fine.
worse.
Yeah, don't listen to chat. Stick to what.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's bothering me.
Chat, stop. Her mic's fine. Chat. Her mic is fine. You goofies. Anyways. Where are we at now? So, Mario Party Superstars versus Marvel, I don't know what that says, Champions. Marvel Champion. Listen, here's the thing. Mario Party Superstars, for those who don't know, has had kind of this weird, like, really higher level, like, following recently due to, like, Twitch tournaments. I don't know. Mario Party Superstar actually, like, I think it has a fair shot at being not dead. Unless if this game has a really weird cult following community. But yeah, I want to say you're more dead. That wasn't even a contest. Alpharad uses it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think Alpharad's kind of carried a lot of the tournament scene for this game, and I think that's, 10,000 viewers compared to 255. It's kind of freaking bonkers, dude. Anyways, I gotta put this one guy in timeout, if you don't mind me.
I was literally about to do that.
Dude, this guy, you gotta go, man.
It is time to chill up, take a nap.
Take a nap, bro. Take a nap. Pokemon trading card game versus Amnesia Rebirth. That is so oddball.
A Pokemon trading card game has to be, like, actually smaller. Because who in their right mind?
Amnesia Rebirth? Who's playing Amnesia Rebirth? Now, here... Okay.
Remember, it's nostalgia, honey.
It's nostalgia, but it's the Rebirth, so it's a different kind of thing. It's not the original. If it was the original, that's when you'd start nostalgia baiting.
Right.
And the trading card scene for Pokemon, even though it's not as big as it was in like the 90s or something.
Yeah, but this is the online TCG. And not many people literally buy the codes in real life and actually use them.
Yeah, we also did just get off of Halloween, so Amnesia might actually have had a bit of a pop.
Yeah.
Especially if it managed to make it into top 100. That's the thing. So it's kind of... I'm gonna say Pokemon.
I'm just... Dude, Pokemon has to be, like, in my brain, that just makes sense. By 14?
What the frick did I tell you? What the frick did I tell you?
14 people, dude. 14 people. That is less than a freaking high school classroom. 7 days. 7 days. 7 days.
I'm upset.
I'm upset. It's your fault.
It's not
it's
my
so
fault.
your fault.
I didn't do anything.
It's your fault.
I didn't do anything. Splitgate, dude. Splitgate's dead. That game died so
Really?
fast. Yeah, that game had a huge surge and then it died off so fast. I don't even think it was for any particular reason. The game just didn't last.
Battlefield 1 sucks.
Battlefield, yeah. So it's kind of a matter of a game that died off really quickly and a game that is just straight up garbage. I mean, it's just kind of like. At least Splitgate was okay, right? Like
It's Halo plus Portal. Like, that's some good stuff.
Dude, yeah, no, I will give Splitgate credit. I never played it, but it genuinely looks super sick.
I played a couple matches of it, yeah.
Genuinely, if the game had more longevity, like Overwatch or Apex or something, I would have gotten into it.
Yeah.
No joke, I would have gotten into Splitgate. I just feel like Splitgate, it's a matter of how much has Splitgate actually died. Right? That's what I don't really know. But I feel like for as much as Battlefield 1 is complete garbage, people probably still play it.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's just like the Battlefield community, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of the thing.
I just love the slow scrolling Fortnite in the background.
Oh, yeah. I see Friday Night Funkin' back there occasionally, too. It's Minecraft, Among Us, yeah, okay. I'm gonna guess Splitgate's more dead, as much as I don't want it to be.
Oh, boy. Yo!
Splitgate's still taking the lead, baby. I don't even care.
Yeah.
That's my boy. Battlefield 1's garbage.
We should... Battlefield 1 is totally... But all of the Battlefields have always been garbage, in my opinion. Like, it's just never been that kind of shooter to, like, actually be interested in.
Too weird to me. It's like they tried to do something interesting with it that branched out, but they always drop the ball every time, and it ends up just looking like a weirder Call of Duty. Right? Like, it just kind of doesn't... Again, you know me, I like more of the FPS games that are a bit more gimmick heavier out there or try to break the norm of military style shooters. That's why I'm very into Doom, right? Because it even now it still tries to be different. And even though I haven't really played much of it, like I told you, I really want to get into Halo because that one is also standout. Like it
especially with the modding scene, since it's kind of like that abandonware thing makes it free, open source, everything. Because Bungie was actually good for 343. Sucks. I'm sorry.
It faces a similar thing that Classic Doom did, with the only difference being that Classic Doom literally went open source rather than being abandonware. Like the Classic Doom games are open source. You know, fully revealed code. I see Donkey Kong 64. Sorry.
Dude, I just want to play Cursed Halo with you, have that be a video on like either of our channels one of these days. Like, that'd be fun.
Oh, hey, I remember you. Last time I joined the stream was when I first got Risk of Rain 2. I haven't touched it in months, but I did finally beat the hardest difficulty. Yo, Pog, you beat Monsoon.
Okay.
Chill
kill. That is not the kind of message you want to come back in with. That ain't cool, dude.
What happened?
Why?
Oh, did I, is it not loaded for me yet?
I maybe.
I have not seen. Oh,
just
okay. Well, you know what?
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not all for that. Back in timeout with you.
Oh, I didn't even time him out. I just hit him.
Nah, bro. Out of here. Take another nap.
He's got more than a nap going on.
Yeah.
So, feels bad, man. You kind of just did it back to back, and I'm just like not in the mood to deal with any of that. So I'm trying to have good vibes. Anyways, Iron Lung.
Iron Lung is cool because Mark played that. I'm like, the art style, like
the art style of both of these look really cool. What I will say is that I feel like Iron Lung probably has a fair share of relevancy to it because of the fact that Halloween just passed. I'm still going with that thing with horror games, right?
Yeah.
For all I know, this could be a horror game as well. I don't know. I want to say Iron Lung is probably a bit more going strong.
Yeah.
People just don't care about Iron Lung now, huh?
Oh, I'm so sad.
That's sad.
That's really sad. Rampage Nights. What happened
Versus-
to Shovel Knight?
You know, this. I thought there was going to be something because I was purely focused on looking at this. Then I look over, see GTA 5, and I'm like, well, you can't even. Most of the time, if GTA 5's in there, there's no competition, right?
Yeah.
Or Overwatch 2, there's like nothing. Rampage Nights is the more dead one. Like, dude,
Bro.
12,000 to 170,000.
Even more than like when we played earlier. It was like at 140, I
Yeah,
think.
more people are playing now than they were when we were playing earlier, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare.
Oh no!
Oh,
okay, this is actually a little bit more difficult. You got CS:GO and Modern Warfare 2.
The thing is,
Modern Warfare
CSGO
2.
tends to have a bit more of a cult following that's always around at any time, I feel.
Yeah.
It has...
But like Modern Warfare 2's like hot off the press. It's like ready and raring to go. It's like a newborn baby just wanting to get out there in the world.
If we're gonna base it off of the count that we saw earlier for Modern Warfare 2, which was around 11K if I remember, we kind of have to evaluate, do we think that CSGO is going to be more than roughly 11 to 15K? And I think it's capable. Personally. I think Modern Warfare 2 might just not be there yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's not there yet. But hey, if you think it's CSGO, I'll shake your hand afterwards. If you win.
Well, I'm not gonna test my luck. You do whatever your heart goes for.
Okay. I think Modern Warfare 2's dead. God, I'm so good. I'm just like the best. Dude, I ain't even on Twitch. I'm the best.
Oh my, you are gonna be here soon.
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially, indeed.
Final Fantasy.
Oh, 14. That's 14.
That's online. I think that's an MMO. Oh,
yeah,
no.
that. But also against PUBG.
PUBG might actually be higher up there though, because it's PUBG. Like PUBG still has a pretty cult following, even if it's a little more died down.
Yeah.
I think PUBG might.
But like Final Fantasy Online, any game.
Yeah, but it's not like any game. We're talking Final Fantasy 14.
Wait, but isn't Final Fantasy 14 the Rubber Ross 800? Not 800,000. 180,000 like egg challenge thing he did?
I want to say it is, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's still up there. I don't.
But that was a while ago, right?
Yeah, right.
I want to say PUBG is probably honestly a little more alive.
Okay. If you think Battle Royales over MMOs is a thing, be my guest.
Oh, I think they are in a lot of cases. Oh, not by much. Holy frick. Wait.
My lord.
Oh my god, PUBG's that dead? That's crazy. I mean, I get it, 7,700, but
Crazy.
still, for like most of the Battle Royales we've seen, like Apex and all that, that's dead. That's dead. Holy frick. PUBG is kind of not there. Oh.
Goodness.
Rust versus Black Desert.
Oh, Black Desert's an MMO. So these are both practically MMOs we're going for here. But
Rust is still pretty big, right? Like,
yeah, Black Desert's never really been like that on the radar, in my opinion.
I want to say Rust is probably still bigger, right? It's got more longevity than it's had. It's allowed itself to, you know, it's always had its fair share of popularity, but especially when streamers like Corpse and Sykuno and Jack, all of them did that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it just kind of came together, right? So
it especially made it more popular for a little bit there, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Black
I'd
Desert.
say, yeah,
It's
Black
probably
Desert.
more dead.
Yeah.
A little more alive than I
Let's
thought
go.
it was. A little more alive than I thought it was, but I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Then again, it's an MMO, so I always expected to have a little more for that. I remember getting ads for Black Desert for a new class last month. Oh.
Oh.
This music is very catchy. Sounds like Mario music. Yeah, it plays on the site. I think Coney is a very big Mario Party fan. I think this is straight up Mario Party music. I just hope Nintendo doesn't strike me. It's fine. They haven't done it yet. I've been streaming this specifically for like 20 minutes now. So. Yeah. Modern Warfare, nope. That was no. You see,
I was
League.
even looking at my screen, and you're just like, nah, bro.
No. If you see League, League's alive. League is gonna win.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like literally the thing that's carrying it, in my opinion, is it's just literally KDA and their like music.
Dude, the thing is that like, League to me only has one other game that I've seen so far doing this game that I feel like can compete with it, and that's GTA 5.
Yeah.
That's it. It's literally it. Maybe Overwatch 2 as well, but like, just Overwatch 2 and GTA 5 are like the only two that I can think of. But are you kidding me?
I don't remember how many reviews that CSGO had before.
CSGO was still pretty bumping. I want to say Rust was probably lower.
Yeah.
Just chatting versus League. Oh, if it's just chatting versus League, just chatting would win.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Just chatting, I'm pretty sure, is the biggest category on Twitch. If I'm not wrong. But I could be wrong about that. I want to say Rust is probably smaller than CSGO. Not by much, but I would imagine it's a little smaller.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, CSGO still has a pretty freaking dedicated fan base. 46K? It's pretty good.
Not to mention a lot of scams being Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2.
2 is more. What is this matchup?
Haha, 69. Sorry.
It doesn't say. Oh, you talking about the 469 here. Dude,
Yeah.
what the frick? That doesn't even have 100 viewers. What?
What is that game? It looks kind of cute. I'd probably.
It's a good thing that
play it.
mobile games aren't in this game. Okay, technically they are, but it's like your World of Tanks that have both of a PC and a mobile version. So technically there are mobile games. Raid is on here. So it's... They technically do have mobile games.
Honestly, I do hope, like, they fix the Tower of Fantasy, like that Genshin type game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Software
I still have
and...
breath.
What the...
Monster Rancher 2. Oh boy, can't wait to hop
Not
on.
Slime Rancher. Monster Rancher. What the frick? I don't...
I still think that Monster Rancher 2 is probably the more dead one because I've seen a lot of software and game development streams in my time.
Is that really? I haven't looked into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll vouch for it. Why? How are you in the top 100? I do have top 100 on, right? Yeah, I do. What the freak? I don't get it.
It's fine.
Genshin is a Breath of the Wild ripoff. I'll be honest with you, though. Genshin's very pretty. I'm a Genshin defender, personally.
Genshin actually runs better than Tower of Fantasy and a lot of other games that are open world like that.
I don't
Their
defend...
optimization's really good.
I don't defend everything about Genshin, but it's a lot better than people make it out to be in the main.
Listen, remember, Venti always. Venti.
Gora.
Ah, Gora. Oh, my beloved. The best
Slay
boy.
Ooh. No,
Oh,
wait,
no.
PUBG might be higher, but Slay the Spire, that's interesting.
That's also got a dedicated fan base.
Slay the Spire
But
has
yeah,
a
probably PUBG.
very niche roguelike fan base. It's more than just roguelike fan base, or like the roguelike fan base for Slay the Spire. It's kind of like got its own little thing, but it's like, does it beat how dead PUBG is, right? Like around 7K? Because it might be a little too niche to pass PUBG.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to say Slay the Spire.
Making very good points here.
Slay the Spire might be smaller. But I wouldn't be surprised at the same time if it's bigger, right? I don't know. Okay, yeah. Slay the Spire was... It's still got a pretty good fan base for what it is. It's just... That's about what I expected, like around the 2000 range. It's about what I expected. Resident Evil 2.
Oh, no.
versus
But sports, that would probably be bigger.
Now, here's the thing to especially clarify.
Mhm.
Believe this is not the remake of Resident Evil 2, which is very well received.
Yeah.
This is the OG Resident Evil 2. I don't think though that has enough nostalgia bait to surpass the sports category. Sports have also gotten a little more popular on Twitch last year or two, I would say.
I mean, you had the whole Germa baseball thing.
Yeah, and you
That
also
was
had the
funny.
KSI Sidemen charity event thing that had like speed it.
Yeah.
Thing. So it's kind of just like, I would say sports has a little more than classic Resident Evil 2. If it was the remake, it might have a bit more of a fighting chance. This is completely out of the subject, but how long will it take for a Mario game to look realistic? We're getting there with Mario Odyssey. You seen his freaking mustache here?
The uncanny valley of that. I remember watching that.
Yeah, even though now, I always accepted it to be like, okay, yeah, it's just naturally evoluting. It's naturally evolving.
Evoluting.
It's evolving graphically. I don't know. But yeah, I would say Resident Evil 2 is more dead.
Yeah.
5K for classic Resident Evil 2, though? That's kind of nuts.
That is so true. Oh, hey, look, we made it to the streak of 10.
Moonbreaker or Scene of Thieves? Is it Scene?
Scene of Thieves.
Oh, I can't do it, dude. Ah! Here's the thing. I don't know anything about Moonbreaker. I know Sea of Thieves. But when we check, Sea of Thieves is kind of dead, right? Like, it's kind of died down a lot. But
A lot.
at the same time, I don't know what Moonbreaker is all about, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, is it worth losing my streak over it?
Yes.
Okay. I say Sea of Thieves is more dead.
Sea of Thieves.
God, I'm so dumb. There's still 10K
Oh.
people playing Sea of Thieves. There's more people playing Sea of Thieves than PUBG.
This is sad.
Now, chat.
Sea of Thieves sucks. It's really repetitive, even though they've added other features.
Yeah, chat, we're gonna go kind of Unga Bunga mode and get really quirky. Removing the top games only filter. So now, any category... Oh, I have to go into them. Any category from anything on Twitch, any size, can show up. So, sometimes it could be stupid easy. Sometimes it could be very difficult. We'll see.
And then you'd lose by 14 viewers. Oh,
Dragon Ball versus Raft.
who will win? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball.
It's Raft is probably more living, right? Like, probably. Oh my god. Raft for dead? Nah, not more than Dragon Ball.
Nah, dude.
No.
But it doesn't really say in specific what game. It's just Dragon Ball. Is there even...
But I don't feel like unless if it's a more modern Dragon Ball FGC title, I don't think it's gonna be bigger than something like Raft. Right?
Right.
So this looks like if it is a Dragon Ball game, it's an old one.
Right.
And unless there's this secret community of nostalgia-baited people for Dragon Ball games, I don't think a old Dragon Ball game is gonna beat Raft.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's try saying Dragon Ball's dead. No.
Well,
No. You can't tell me there's only 351 people playing Raft. I didn't think it died.
what's the chance, man? What's the chance?
Dude.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Wow. Oh my lord, have mercy.
See, this is when you get the hard mode. When you stop doing top 100, everything gets difficult. Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Last of Us Part 2.
Was it crossed out like really popular?
Crossout, I think, is
in,
having like a boom right now.
Yeah.
Last of Us Part 2,
but
I
also-
guarantee you no one's playing.
Mm.
Nobody likes
Was it
the
that
game.
like the less liked one?
Yeah, that's the one that everyone hates.
Yeah. Okay. Literally, I say that's the dead one then.
Yeah,
It's crossed out. I remember people talking about it a lot.
yeah. Last of Us 2 has to be more dead.
Yeah. What the heck?
How are there 7,200 people playing this dog water excuse of a game?
I'm
What?
I'm flabbergasted.
Like, if this was Last of Us 1 or the Last of Us 1 remake, I could have believed this so much.
Mm-hmm.
What the frig? Fury versus Test Your Knowledge of Trivia.
Yo, that trivia.
Nah, dude, Twitch chat's probably gotta be going nuts over trivia. You can't convince me. No, they have to be going nuts over trivia. They have to.
Yeah. They have to.
Oh yeah, freaking yeah.
What is Fury? Looks cool.
It looks like a roguelike. It looks like a closeted roguelike. Kinda looks
Honestly,
like the
I'm
Ori.
gonna look it up.
It looks like the Ori and the Will o' the Wisp thing. Have you ever heard of that game? It's got a similar art style to that. Stream Raiders versus Rising Storm 2 Vienna.
Oh, it's a shoot 'em up.
Huh.
Made in 2016.
I can't remember what Stream Raiders view count was when we saw it earlier.
It was pretty low. It's like in the hundreds, I believe.
But what the frick is Rising Storm 2 Vienna? It's a military game, right? So it's...
Yeah. I've found that, like, stuff like that's kind of less popular.
Music's getting stale now. Can we please change it? It's just the website music. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro, just get, like, stream lo-fi or something. Make them happy.
Nah, I don't know. I'm digging the Mario Party music myself.
You know what? Here, let me just open my 3DS real quick.
Oh, hey. This Mario Party music pops up. Hey. Sorry, I can't hear you over
Right up,
Mario
right.
Party. Anyways, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say Stream Raiders might be a little more dead, because war game equals good. I'm so 14.
Bro?
Holy frick! That one didn't get out to the masses, I guess. Holy
Yeah.
frick! All right.
People only care when it's mainstream, like, war games.
Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD versus Cosmotier.
Okay, Cosmotier is kind of like Stellaris. It's an MMO.
But Wind Waker has a pretty dedicated speedrunning community.
Yeah. In my opinion, the Cosmotier is also one of those games that can run on, like, 1 gigabyte RAM systems. Like, it doesn't take a lot to run it.
There's also a bias that's like funny Nintendo game picking as the one that's alive. But
Yeah. You can go
I got a
Cosmotier
streak
and
at
see how
0.
bad it is.
What do I gotta lose?
Yeah. Well, MMOs beat Nintendo.
Nintendo Land. Everyone was on Nintendo Land earlier. I don't know why. Why is Nintendo Land big on Twitch right now? Why?
I really don't understand that. Like,
don't get
what's the appeal? I mean, I've never played it, so I can't really know the appeal if I've played
Right,
it.
like Noida versus Amnesia.
No. Noida? Are you serious? The bane of your existence on roguelikes?
Yeah.
That's funny.
There wasn't that many people playing Amnesia, from what I recall.
It
It's
just-
also like, how many people
yeah.
are really going to be... I mean, Noida probably has more, to be real.
Yeah. It's a roguelike. People love those. They go...
Oh yeah,
nuts.
they freaking love Noida.
Yeah. Even though its controls suck.
Its controls, they're terrible. And, like, no shame to anyone who likes Noida. I just, like... If the controls weren't so abysmal, I could maybe see myself playing it. But even then, the general concept seems kind of void of any feel. You know what I mean? There's not much going behind it. I just don't really understand it. Arizona Sunshine versus Resident Evil 5.
Ava, I don't mean to interrupt the scheduled programming,
Yes.
but Babybeard said, Inland comes with a Wii U! I've never had a Wii U!
Does it really though? I don't recall. I think you can have a bundle where it comes with your Wii U.
Yeah.
I don't think it like.
I don't know.
I don't think it comes with
I
everything.
don't. I guess it wasn't a bundle at launch because you did say you did get yours near launch.
Yeah. Have you seen someone? Have you seen someone doing videos of True Jumpless New Super Mario Bros. Wii? It's trending right now. I have not. That seems very interesting. I kind of might watch that later.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, I'll be real. I don't know where Resident Evil 5 really hits with people in the series. I know Resident Evil 4 is a pretty big one.
Arizona Sunshine kind of look like Forza Horizon, but Arizona.
There's zombies. There's zombies.
Yeah, got a problem with it. But it's like got that Forza Horizon feel to it. Fun enough.
I want to believe this game's just dead because it just looks so weird. But also, I'm pretty sure Resident Evil 5 is such an oddball in the series that, like...
Yeah. Now, if it was like freaking Village, then I'd be like, ooh, that
The crazy thing is, though, not that many people are playing Village on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to say Arizona Sunshine's more dead, but I will not be surprised if it's real. Resident Evil popping up?
That's nice.
Uncharted versus Blood Bowl 2. I will be very surprised if Uncharted is dead compared to this, at least. Because I know Uncharted isn't terribly popular now, but it's kind of like... I just feel like it's going to be bigger than a game called Blood Bowl 2. Then again, it looks like a mobile game ported to PC.
Ah, so like Muse Dash.
No, that's a good game all around, honey. I'm talking about, like...
But it started out as a mobile game. Oh, come on.
You're a mobile game.
Okay.
Blood Bowl's dead.
Play me then.
What?
Jeez.
Oh.
If I'm a mobile game, play me.
Own your game. What is
What?
this? What is this?
Sorare!
This seems like a 5-viewer Twitch channel type of game.
Yeah.
What I tell you. What I tell you.
Wow.
You'll love to see it, man. Persona 5
Persona 5!
versus I don't know what the frick that game is.
Persona 5 has to be alive.
I just want to believe by heart that Persona 5 is bigger.
Yeah, people love that game. People love Persona.
I think Twitch is also pretty decently into Persona.
Yeah, I'm still upset about Junpei dying in 3. I'm like, no, please,
Just
be back
for
for
some
Junpei. Yeah, but it's common knowledge he's not in any of the other games past 3.
Maybe I haven't gotten there yet, honey.
Persona 3 Portable, specifically, was on the PS Vita or whatever the heck it was.
Vampire
PSP.
Dead. Five viewers, huh? You know, if
5.
there was just like 6 viewers that tuned into some rando person's 25 stream right now, that would have been great.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Well, can't be mad at that.
What are either of these? I think we saw this
Well,
game earlier.
we got that one. Yeah, that one has like its own little TV show. I watched it on Netflix for a little bit. And it's not that great.
This looks like a this looks like a Dark Souls game, but without the label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you have a TV show attached to it, you're dead. Dude, I can't do this.
My 6 again. 5, 6. Halo Wars. Let's go. I love that game. I played it for a little bit.
While I will say, Halo, Baba is you. I believe I've been seeing a lot of this game. Like,
Yeah, it's fine. Halo Wars 2 is a very old game. Yeah, I was about to say, why did you choose Baba as you if you've seen
yeah.
Dummy?
What? I got it. What
Wait, you did? Oh. Sorry, ADHD kicking in.
Good job.
My focus is not here. Yeah, thanks. Love you do, honey.
Oh!
FNAF World, that's dead.
That okay, listen, I love FNAF World to death. There's no way that game's breathing any life on Twitch.
Dead.
Absolutely no way.
I mean, literally, you have to get a link to be able to download it off of Steam. Like, it's dead.
Other than that, you'd have to get it on Game Jolt, but I love
Yeah,
this game. There's
it
probably a
was dieted.
fair amount of people playing FNAF World as a whole.
Yeah.
Not on Twitch. Not on Twitch.
Not on Twitch.
What?
How? Plus, Wind Waker! That's like one of the best ones! What do you mean?
Oh my god. I mean, that makes me kind of happy, but what?
Man, I want to see you play FNAF World Rando casually. That's actually kind of fun.
Oh yeah, I should do that. That would be fun.
Yeah, that is like...
Twitch is drunk. Nah, man, these are coming from the actual Twitch API. And when difference is that big, it can't be, you know, that severe, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's just apparently it. This is running directly off the Twitch API, so it's... Oh, my
Sonic
lord.
R?
Oh, my lord. I love oddball games like this.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I say Sonic R kind of dead. I mean, like, who
I want to
plays that
believe
game?
deep down inside Sonic R's got a fighting shit. Sonic R.
Yeah.
Sonic R goes so hard. I bet Sonic Alive. Ooh. I mean, you look kind of weird. Yeah!
Good for you.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Ape Escape 3, that automatically wins. It's fine.
Ape.
It's Monkey.
No! Monkey!
Monkey.
Monkey. What do you mean?
Oh,
43
we
people
gotta-
watching Ape
we
Escape
gotta-
3. What the frick?
Well, I'm pulling that up in another tab. We are going to check that out later, right?
Yeah. Just see what Ape Escape 3 is all about.
Yeah. We gotta see the previous two as well. It's a game on the PlayStation 2. Okay.
Rising Star versus Lawnmower.
What is... It's just a lawnmower? What?
Rising Star just sounds more appealing. I don't know. It's just nobody's watching Lawnmower, right? Right? Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. What do you mean? There's people watching Lawnmower? More than something called Rising Star. I can't stand it.
Oh my Lord, have mercy. I'm dead. Bro, I'm dead.
I'm dead. Insert
I
the
don't
skeleton.
sound.
The dry bone sound. Or like the skeleton memes where they fall over in the supermarkets, like Walmart.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, those videos on... Those like Halloween-themed meme videos were so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. Control, I think it's still pretty big, but not as big as Overwatch 2. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. Oh my god, never mind. Control's dead. Holy frick.
Woo!
God.
Deep Rock Galactic is very alive.
It has
surprisingly.
I want to believe. I'd love it if somehow we're wrong and Busta Move 99 is bigger, right? Like,
Yeah.
but I know there's just no way. Yeah, freaking like
17.
Hey, I want to see those people playing Busta Move 99, though, to be honest. I kind of just want to see some people playing Busta Move 99.
You're gonna be that person to play Bust a Move 99.
I'll play it on casual playthroughs.
Alright.
Also, hello, Just Oasis. Look at me acknowledging chat.
Wow.
TT...
Chat.
Man, right on the edge.
Among the trees. Among us, the trees.
Among trees.
Bro, that tree looking so smitey woody if you ask me.
It's a racing game, dude. Like, I kind of just feel like there's something about this Isle of Man game that, like, has a secret, decent-sized fan base. Sorry, Among Trees.
Dude, I remember playing a lot of Motocross Madness back on Xbox.
People are all about that Among Trees, dude.
Hey, it's got a monk in the Hello Stella Fire.
Oh, it's Stella
It's
Fire.
got a monk in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Bike Game. Probs alive. Me too, man. I thought I did the same thing.
Do Bust a Move 99 speedruns exist? That's actually a wonderful
I'm gonna look
question.
this up. Hold on. Bust a Move 99 speedrun.com. Please. Oh my god, there's a speedrun.com page for it. Oh my god, there's 5 things on the puzzle mode practice leaderboard.
Oh my gosh.
A minute 22, huh? That's the world record?
Whoa. What's the oldest speedrun on this? Looks like 7 years ago? Yeah, 7 years ago.
That's nuts. Bust a Move 99 represent. Holy frick. That's crazy. Anyway.
On challenge mode 7 years ago. Got a time of 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
So,
Wow.
Zoo Tycoon or Guardian Tales?
Bro, my heart goes out to Zoo Tycoon that people probably still play that.
People ain't playing Zoo Tycoon, honey.
They don't care about the animals. I'm so sad.
Are you going to SawCon next year? I didn't even know what SawCon is, but I'd love to go to any con, period. That'd be awesome.
Newest speedrun for Bust a Move 99 looks to be like a year? No, 4 months ago.
Yeah, so it's got some, like, it gets occasional, like, every couple months it seems to be getting a new.
Yeah.
Which is funny for Bust a Move 99, but...
Yeah, the time for that is 1 minute 22 seconds on puzzle mode practice.
That was the world record one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why a goofy Genshin clone but bad have 30 viewers? It does look like a Genshin clone. I went to a con a week ago and got me Diddy Kong Racing DS. Yo, dude.
What?
Let's go, dude. Diddy Kong
That's
Racing DS.
crazy.
Talk shows and podcasts versus Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 2.
This one's a little more dead than I thought it'd be, though. It's like podcast talk. You know, I thought it was gonna be a little bigger, but obviously I knew Overwatch 2 was going to be bigger, regardless. Travel and Outdoors versus RuneScape.
Old school edition. Oh, traveling out there is probably the more dead one at that point.
I don't know, man, because, like...
People love RuneScape, as you said earlier.
People do genuinely love RuneScape.
Yeah.
I want to say Travel and Outdoors. Yeah. RuneScape pops off. RuneScape pops off.
Yeah.
Imagine if there were two games that were in the exact same round. You would need luck. Yeah. I guess so.
Hollow Knight and cryptocurrency? Is that what we're choosing between here?
Hollow Knight
What?
and cryptocurrency.
Well, I don't think that's much of a competition.
I want to believe Hollow Knight would be bigger, but it's 2022. No!
What?
Chat, I'm gonna own up to a mistake that I made, okay?
Wh-
So earlier, one of you guys asked if I'm gonna be going to SoulCon. I then saw a message in chat saying, should we tell him? I will not be sulking on these nuts. Okay? I feel like I've been gotten. I will not be sulking on these nuts. Anyways, Bitcoin is alive, I feel. That's so sad! That's so sad!
Oh no!
That's so sad. I mean, Hollow Knight's more alive than I thought it was, but man. Outer Wilds versus Free Fire. I feel like Outer Wilds has probably still got some relevance left in it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's still on Game Pass on Xbox, so I'd assume so. I've never heard of Free Fire.
The Game Pass
Sounds like
fellas.
another, like, Apex clone.
Yeah, so it could have maybe a random spring of popularity that, like, we don't know about.
Yeah.
But... Free Fire might be dead. Oh my god, no. People kinda popping off with it. Oh. Trackmania versus Stumble Guys. Do not underestimate Stumble Guys.
What the heck?
Do not. It's a Fall Guys clone. Don't underestimate it though. It's kind of big, if I recall. I think Trackmania, as much as I love that game, I'm pretty sure it's dead. Trackmania is not dead. I'm pretty sure it's dead compared to Stumble Guys. I'll take the L. I'll take the L. I didn't realize Trackmania was that big. Sorry. RuneScape versus Jackbox? Oh!
Oh, RuneScape is dead compared to Jackbox, especially since Party Pack 9 came out.
Dude, but that's the thing. Does Jackbox have that much of a reach?
Yeah, I assume so.
RuneScape kind of big.
Yeah, but like
what
it was
goes
only like.
I go pretty well, Scrap Fox. Thank you for asking. Dude, I'm ballsy. I think RuneScape's still.
Okay, alright.
What the frick did I tell you?
Oh.
Ain't nobody playing Jackbox!
But like Party Pack 9 just came out. What the heck?
I think Jackbox might just be one of those games that you play with your friends, but you don't actively stream it, which
Yeah.
seems like it wouldn't be the case, right? But I guess it is.
We need to stream Party Pack 9 together.
True. That's very true.
Yeah, we need to get. I remember this time last year we were playing together.
Yeah.
Grounded versus The Witcher. What?
I think Grounded. Well, Grounded was actually pretty big, right? Like, I don't think it was actually. that
Grounded,
small.
yeah.
But it's Witcher, so it's kind of. Do we dare say Witcher is more dead?
Yeah, I'd hope so. Grounded is the better freaking Ark Survival Evolved. Enough said.
Holy frick!
You knew it.
Golly! Man! It's nuts. Resident Evil 5 versus Politics. I'm pretty sure Politics wins, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Politics takes the win here.
Most of the time it hasn't, from my experience, but this time I think it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, just... Resident Evil for sure. Guys, you underestimate. Politics has a niche fan base on Twitch, especially recently. It's not going to be as big as a Resident Evil 5, right? If it was Resident Evil 2 or something, that'd be different. Oh. Okay. Apex Legends Mobile!
Oh.
Jeez.
Versus Greenhow? I don't remember what Greenhow is all about.
I listen, even though it's Apex Mobile, Green Hell doesn't look very appealing. I feel like unless if this has had some random blow up in the Twitch scene, I don't see this being bigger than Apex Legends, even mobile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. It's... Bro, nobody playing mobile? Nobody
I
playing
mean,
mobile?
What
Yeah,
the
like
heck?
70,000 people are playing PC. The ratio just doesn't match to me there, I guess.
Yeah.
You are not doing very well. Okay, you listen here, David Guzman. Okay.
How about you play it?
Yeah, how about you play it, bro?
We'll
Go
watch.
to deadgame.coney. Go to deadgame.coney.gg. See, tell me how you do, huh? Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't mean to be so hostile. It was /J.
Yeah. Listen. You can tell it's not meant to be.
/J. He got a streak of 10. That's so true. Granted, that was on the easier top 100.
There like a part today where we were like at 13.
We were at like 13 earlier today, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You don't want to mess with us.
Okay, Mario Maker 2 versus Deus Ex.
Deus Ex. Oh no.
I think Deus Ex might be bigger.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
Mario Maker 2, I feel like it's dependent on who's streaming at the time. If Simple Flips is streaming, Mario Maker 2 might be popping off. But I will be pleasantly surprised if Mario Maker 2 is not the dead one. Oh my God!
Dead.
Nobody playing Deus Ex! Wow!
I'm dead.
Gee willikers. WWE 2K22. Battlefield 4. Wasn't Battlefield 4 bad?
All of the Battlefields are bad, but this is technically when it was still pretty alright. But you gotta also think WWE, especially the one this year, is probably huge.
Some people might be getting hype over it, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not by much. 2 viewers. Holy.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Always on.
Yo, my brother actually downloaded Infinite Fusion today. Or
Infinite
yesterday.
Fusion about? That sounds interesting.
It's...
Never know. We'll figure out here in a bit. I'm gonna say Always On is probably bigger, to be honest, because Pokemon Infinite Fusion seems a little more niche, to be honest. It's like, you can almost tell by the quality of especially the banner, I feel. Yeah, that makes sense. Dungeons and Dragons Online, D&D Online versus Stalker. Dude, it's D&D. It's freaking D&D, right? Like, if you're going into this expecting D&D to not be the bigger one in not top 100 mode, you're kind of nuts. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's too easy. Sorry. It's too easy, chat. Also, hey, we've almost been live for 2 hours. Can you believe it? I think Stranger Things made D&D more of a thing. Well, I mean, D&D's always had its own personal relevance, but Stranger Things, I don't think it's had really an impact. Unless if there was a piece of the puzzle that I was missing. I don't know. But, yeah. Anyways, let me pull things back up. I'm just looking at a thing real quick. What the frick is this? Bouncing DVD, the game versus Watch Dogs 2. I feel like there's a weird botched argument I have for bouncing DVD. Do you realize how people get hooked on watching it try and hit the corner? I really feel like there is a bespoken part of Twitch that is watching bouncing DVD the game. And it's got a decent view count compared to Watch Dogs 2. I will laugh so hard if this game's killing it compared to Watch Dogs 2. But I also probably feel like realistically Watch Dogs 2 might be a bit more ahead of the curve. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane, bro. You just gotta think about this stuff, man. Get into the minds of the viewers. Get into the minds of the viewers for a sec. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl versus Portal 2. I'm gonna be real. Portal 2 probably has its fair share of longevity, but Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they're two games that I feel like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl have longevity that they can keep. Well, Portal 2 also has the same thing, so it's kind of like BDSP modded scene is big right now. The question is, did that translate over to Twitch? Portal because of speedruns? I'm gonna say Pokemon's dead, but realistically, I could see either of these winning. Shiver me timbers. Shiver me timbers, man. Truly shiver me timbers, honestly. Shiver me timbers. That's crazy, bro. Wobbly Life versus Realm of the Mad God. Now, I know of Realm of the Mad God. That's a roguelike. And it practically feels like a fusion of a bunch of different roguelikes. But I don't know anything about Wobbly Life. Like, right? Like, I don't really know what the function with this fella is. Realm of the Mad God is MMO roguelike. It's not MMO, I don't think. That's not MMO. That ain't MMO. What the frick? Realm of the Mad God ain't. What? Is it MMO? Like Binding of Isaac? Yeah, it's roguelike in that sense. I don't think it's MMO, though. It is an MMO, yes. I've seen, unless something severe changed since the last time I saw Realm of the Mad God. That sucker ain't an MMO. Although I might be more interested knowing if it is now. I'm gonna say Wobbly Life is more dead. If it's an MMO. Wobbly Life is probably more dead if Realm of the Mad God's an MMO. Its endgame is Swarms versus Dungeons. So it kind of kicks in towards the endgame. That makes more sense to me. Right, okay. I get that. Age of Mythology versus Pokemon trading card game. Now, I got Pokemon trading card game earlier, and it's not that well viewed, although it has a decent fan base. Age of Mythology sounds like a boomer Twitch streamer game. I should have went with my gut, man. Yeah, I should have went with my gut. That's around what it had before, but I just... House Flipper versus Need for Speed Underground 2. There's not that many people. There's not that many people playing Need for Speed Underground 2 now, right? At least on Twitch. I know a decent amount of people are still playing House Flipper. House Flip does more. Yeah, dude, 100%. See? Fucking... I don't think... I just don't think... I don't think enough people are going to be playing that stuff, man. Oh, God. Oh, God. I had high hopes, given Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest was a thing. But the moment you see Friday Night Funkin', I feel as if this isn't really a competition. Right? Like, this one's just... FNF dead, please, man. No. I feel like it's FNF? No. No, FNF is still kicking enough compared to an SNES game. Not by much. Not by much. Way less than I expected. I thought FNF would have had way more viewers. That's nuts. I guess it's not as much of a Twitch game, now that I think about it. It's not as much of a Twitch game, but I thought it was more of a Twitch game. But yeah, alright. Let's see. Mortal Online 2, I don't... Also, guys, I should make a friendly reminder that Riley, I'm going to be ending the stream soon. Trying like 2 more times maybe to see if we can get to a 10 streak. And if we can't, we end the stream. But Riley's going to be going off to rest. So, you know, wish her a good night, hopefully. Yeah. Cool. Anyways, sorry, chat. Alright. Yeah, I don't really know either of these games, but I figured because this one's online, it's probably going to be a little more kicking. Yeah, you kind of figure, right? Like, it's an online game. What the frick? Command and Conquer? Who the frick is playing Command and Conquer on Twitch? Who's playing Command and Conquer on Twitch? There's no way. Oh my god. There's... Command and Conquer players have entered the stream? Holy frick. That's bonanzas, dude. That's frickin' bonanzas. Alright. Sid Meier's Civilization 5 versus... That's a My Hero Academia game. Oh god. There's actually probably quite a bit of people playing Sid Meier's Civilization 5. To be honest. Yeah, I was about to say, this has a weird niche fan base, for sure. Dead State versus Booba game, huh? Dead State versus Booba game. I guarantee you more people play Booba game. There's no freaking way. There is way more of a shot of people playing Booba game. Just saying. Society is flipped, man. Like, society is flipped. What the frick do you mean? Alright, we're gonna give it one more shot after this. If I die again, we'll do one more shot to get to 10. See how that goes. Slasher's Keeper, a pet shop after dark. These both look like itch.io games. Which is not a bad thing, but it really does definitely radiate that sort of energy, I guess you could say. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that Slasher's Keep might have more. One more shot, chat. One more shot. Naruto Online versus Nancy Drew Midnight Salem. I'm going with the theory that because it's online, it's gonna do better when you're doing not top 100, right? Barely, but... Alright. Ooh, okay. Pretty confident TF2 is going to be higher, right? Like, I'm just pretty confident TF2 is going to be higher. Yeah. TF2. What? Okay. Sure. Hit my grandmama. Sorry. That's, shocking, honestly. That is very shocking. Yeah, I think it's a weird way to end it off, but, without further ado, chat. I think this is good ending music, too. Hey, that's the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in, by the way. The amount of support I've been getting recently, since we came back has been crazy. And I really appreciate all the supportiveness you guys have had, since I've been gone. It's just been crazy, and I feel like I'm still being welcomed back with open arms while still being able to kind of stay out of the spotlight for a bit. Corruptions will be coming back soon. Hopefully soon, right? It's nice to see one of your streams again. Yeah, man, hopefully I stream again. For a while, I might kind of keep myself homed in on regular styled content, but hopefully we can get back into streams and then maybe reincorporate Corruptions back into the mix a little bit. It just, give it some time. See where it's at. But without further ado, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I love you guys to death, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Very, very soon. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.